Good morning to all. Are you doing well? Yes, I hope you are doing well. And you had already studied the first chapter in the text, and we are moving to the second chapter. The second chapter is the Ethiopian slave. What is the name of the second chapter? The Ethiopian slave. Have you heard about Ethiopia? Yes, it is a country, Ethiopia. And can you say the meaning of slave? Can anybody say? The meaning of slave is a person who is the legal property of another person, and the another person is master. The another person, the owner of the slave, is called his master. There is slavery in ancient times. In olden times, there were so many slaves for one master, and the master can do anything to the slave. There is nobody to question the master. The master is the legal authority of the slave. He can even sell the slave to another master. The master can sell this slave to another master, and there is nobody to question the master. The slave is assigned many hard jobs. If the slave did not do the job, the master can beat him, the master can punish him, and the master can do anything to the slave. There is nobody to question him. In your textbook, there is on your mark section, and in this section, before going to the chapter, there is a few words, and we had to write the opposite of these words. We had to write the opposite of these words. The first word is dark. The first word is dark. What is the opposite of dark? The opposite of dark is bright. The opposite of dark is bright. The opposite of dark is bright. Then the second word is ugly. U-G-L-Y. Ugly. What is the opposite of ugly? Do you know? The opposite of ugly is beautiful. What is the opposite of ugly? Beautiful. Spell the word B-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Spell the word beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Beautiful. And the third word is slave. S-L-A-V-E. Slave. The opposite of slave is master. The opposite of slave is master. The opposite of slave is master. Listen here. The first word is dark. Dark, opposite bright. Then ugly, opposite beautiful. Then the third one slave, opposite master. You write in the blanks and fill it. Then there is three more words. Then the fourth word is night. It is the fourth word, night. The opposite of night is day. You all know that the opposite of night is day. What is the opposite of night? The opposite of night is day. Then the fifth word is love. L-O-V-E. Love. The opposite of love is hate. The opposite of love is hate. And the last one is faithful. The last one, that is sixth one, is faithful. F-A-I-T-H-F-U-L. Faithful. Opposite of faithful is unfaithful. Opposite of faithful is unfaithful. Listen, the opposite of night is day. The opposite of love is hate. And the opposite of faithful is unfaithful. You write the opposite words in the blanks provided here. There are 6 blanks in this text, and you fill the blanks with the correct opposite word. Then let us move on to the first paragraph of the chapter, and I will read this once, and you listen carefully to the text. A great and powerful caliph had many slaves. Among them was an Ethiopian slave. He was very dark and ugly. It was a very funny situation because this ugly looking slave was loved the most by the master. The other slaves were jealous of him. All the courtiers wondered as to why this ugly slave was so dear to the master. He was as dark as night, not good to look at, and also was not very intelligent. Yet the Caliph showered his love and favor on him. I will read this one more time. A great and powerful Caliph had many slaves. Among them was an Ethiopian slave. He was very dark and ugly. It was a very funny situation because this ugly looking slave was loved the most by the master. The other slaves were jealous of him. All the courtiers wondered as to why this ugly slave was so dear to the master. He was as dark as night, not good to look at, and also was not very intelligent. Yet the Caliph showered his love and favor on him. I will explain the first paragraph. A great and powerful Caliph had many slaves. Do you know who is a Caliph? Anybody know? A Caliph is the chief Muslim religious and civil ruler. Who is Caliph? Caliph is the chief Muslim religious and civil ruler of a place, and he is believed to be the successor of Prophet Muhammad. Who is Caliph? We Hindus have a priest, Muslims, Christians have a priest, religious priest, and here the successor means Pingami, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അയാളുടെ പ്രതിപുരുഷൻ എന്നൊക്കെ പറയും Pingami. അപ്പോൾ the Muslim ruler, the civil or religious ruler of the Muslim community. Then who is the Caliph? The Caliph is the chief Muslim religious or civil ruler who is believed to be the successor of Prophet Muhammad. Do you know Prophet Muhammad? Prophet Muhammad is the Muslim deity, and here the religious successor of Prophet Muhammad is Caliph. Here we are going to study the story of Caliph. He is very great and powerful. In this story, the Caliph is very great and powerful one, and he is having so many slaves with him. This Caliph is having so many slaves with him, and among them there are so many slaves, and among the slaves one of them was an Ethiopian slave. Here the heading, the title of the chapter is Ethiopian slave, and he is having so many slaves, and one of the slave was an Ethiopian one. What is the specialty of this Ethiopian slave? This Ethiopian slave was very dark and ugly. What is the specialty of this Ethiopian slave? The Ethiopian slave was very dark. He is not good looking and he is ugly. Ugly means not beautiful. Ugly means not beautiful, and he is not good looking. He is not fair. He is a dark man. This slave, Ethiopian slave, was a dark man, and it was a very funny situation. Every time we all know that human beings, that means the masters or the authority, like the people who is good looking and who is very fair. But here is a funny situation. This master, who is the master here? The Caliph is the master. The Caliph loved the ugly fellow, that means the Ethiopian slave, than the other good looking slaves. He is having so many slaves, we know that, and here the Caliph is very lovable to the Ethiopian slave. He is not good, he is a dark person. And here is a funny situation because this ugly looking slave was loved the most by the master. Who is the most lovable slave by the master? Can you say the answer? The most loved slave is the Ethiopian slave. What is the specialty of the Ethiopian slave? Listen, say the answer. The Ethiopian slave was a dark man. He is not a good looking man, but he is loved by the master. He is loved by the master. The other slaves were jealous of him. There is in any situation there is a jealousy among the fellow beings, because if one of them is most loved by the master or loved by the authority, the others will feel jealousy. Jealousy means, what is the meaning of jealous? Envious. What is the meaning of jealous? Envious. We feel jealous of others if they are possessing something that we don't have. If they are possessing something that we don't have, we feel jealousy of the person. Here, although the slave is not good looking, he is loved by the master. So, all the other slaves feel jealousy of the Ethiopian slave. They were jealous of him. All the courtiers wondered. What is the meaning of wondered? Surprised. All the courtiers, other courtiers. Courtiers, do you know the meaning of courtiers? Courtiers is the people in the king's court or the master's court to advise the king. Who is courtiers? The people who is in the king's court to advise the king is called courtiers. And here all the other courtiers were surprised to see the king's love, the master's love and affection for this Ethiopian slave. Although he is not good looking, the caliph is very affectionate, very lovable towards the Ethiopian slave. And one day they asked why this ugly slave was so dear to the master. This ugly slave was dear to the master, and he is the dearest one to the master caliph, and the other slaves were jealous of him. He was as dark as night. Here the Ethiopian slave is compared to the night. What is the specialty of night? It is very dark in the night. We couldn't see anything in the night, and it is very dark in the night, and here the slave is compared to night. Here the slave is compared to night. Not good to look at, and also was not very intelligent. He is not good looking person, that we already studied, but now he is not very intelligent. He is not very intelligent, and he is not very good looking. Yet means yet, although he is not good looking and not very intelligent, he is best loved by the master. Yet the caliph showered his love and favor on him. The caliph showed his affection. In so many times, whenever a situation comes, the caliph is very affectionate and lovable to the ugly looking, that is the dark Ethiopian slave. He is very affectionate to the Ethiopian slave. Now, let us move on to the next paragraph. Listen. One day, the courtiers picked up courage and asked the caliph the reason for his favoritism. One day, once upon a time, after a few days, days passed and passed, the caliph showed affection and love towards the Ethiopian slave, and being jealous of this caliph's affection and care for the slave, they decided, that other courtiers or slaves decided to get courage. They gather courage, and at that time there is nobody to question the authority. There is nobody to question the masters, and here days passed and passed. They gathered courage and they picked up courage, and they showed the courage to ask the master about his affection to the slave. About his affection to the slave. They asked the caliph the reason for his favoritism. He is the Ethiopian slave is the favorable one to the caliph. Then they asked the other courtiers, and other slaves gathered courage, and they go to the caliph and asked him, why are you showing favoritism to this Ethiopian slave? He is not good looking, he is not very intelligent, but you are showing love and affection to him. What is the reason, caliph? Can you say the reason for that? The caliph, on hearing the question from the courtiers, he smiled. The caliph smiled for some time, and he replied, no feature fair, no comely mien in his love for the beauty he doth wear, and love his glory is. No feature, no physical feature, no external feature, fairness, he is not fair enough to impress me. No comely mean. Comely means he is not pleasant to look at. He is not very pleasant to look at. That are not the things that attracted me to him. His fairness, his intelligence, or his external appearance is not the things that make me lovable and affectionate to him. And it is the love and glory he possesses. What was the reason? He is very glorious man. He is very lovable man. It is not the external beauty. It is the love and glory in his character that made me affectionate to him. By saying this, the caliph is reminding them a story. Reminding the slaves, telling them a story. Then he told them his story. The king is telling a story to the slaves. Now let us go through the new words of this content, and there are some new words, that is dictation words for you. We will go through the words, spell the words and write down the words 10 or 15 times, and then by heart it, and that will help you to understand the topic very clearly. There are some new words. The first one is caliph. C-A-L-I-P-H. Caliph. C-A-L-I-P-H. Caliph. What is the meaning of caliph? Caliph is the chief Muslim religious or civil ruler who is believed to be the successor of Prophet Muhammad. Then second one, Ethiopian. E-T-H-I-O-P-I-A-N. Ethiopian. E-T-H-I-O-P-I-A-N. The people living in Ethiopia is known as Ethiopian. We are living in India, so we are known as Indians. The people who are living in Europe is known as Europeans. Like that, here is Ethiopian. E-T-H-I-O-P-I-A-N. Ethiopian. Then the next word is jealous. J-E-A-L-O-U-S. Jealous. J-E-A-L-O-U-S. Do you know the meaning of jealous? Envious. Jealous means envious. E-N-V-I-O-U-S. Envious. The next word is courtiers. Courtiers. C-O-U-R-T-I-E-R-S. Courtiers. Courtiers means the wise people who are in the king's court, who had the authority to advise the king. The people who had the authority to advise the king is called courtiers. There were several courtiers in any king's court, and courtiers. Then the next one is intelligent. I-N-T-E-L-L-I-G-E-N-T. Intelligent. I-N-T-E-L-L-I-G-E-N-T. Intelligent. Intelligent means wise people. The people who is having wisdom. Intelligent. That means next one, favoritism. Favoritism. F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-I-S-M. Favoritism. F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-I-S-M. Favoritism. Favorite means which is our favorite color, which is our favorite food item. Favorite means the thing which you like most. Favorite means the thing which you like most. Favoritism means partiality. Somewhat partiality. The likeness. The caliph showed favoritism to the Ethiopian slave. That is favoritism. And then the next word is glory. G-L-O-R-Y. Glory. What is glory? Fame. Glory means fame, greatness, etc. Glory means fame or greatness. Then stumbled. S-T-U-M-B-L-E-D. Stumbled. When we are walking through a way, our leg hit into something and we stumbled. That is not a fall but a partial fall. That means we are falling partially. That is stumbled. Then these are the new words for dictation. You study this word, you go through the words, spell the words so many times, write the words 10 or 15 times in your notebook, and then go through the word and study it well and prepare to write the dictation, and you go through the meaning of these words. You go through the meaning of these words. First you study these words and then go through the meaning. Let us wind up for today. Let us continue in the next class. Thank you.